Hello to all of you. Can you hear me? Great. Wonderful. Awesome. So, apologies for coming on late, but I happen to be traveling in Vijayawada, visiting with the colleges. So this is actually a test of A-View, where we are able to talk from wherever we are. And I'm doing very well, thank you. And I hope you all are doing very well. Wait, this needs to be figured out. And I can't put it over there. Just put some books. Put some books. Just put some books. Okay. So I want to welcome you all to phase 2 and say that it's indeed a great opportunity to participate in this form. This is the first time we are doing this A-View method. Originally, as you know, our plan was to have all of you come to the Nodal Center or to IIIT and spend another 4 weeks and complete phase 2. Yes? So here we have the opportunity of trying out this method where, as you all know, you spend about a half a day in this workshop where you will be guided through some ideas and you will do some hands-on work, and the whole point of this exercise is that we will actually end up with doing better learning by doing. Okay. Take a one book, yeah. Okay. We're still working on the lights and the mic, I guess. Can you all see me? Okay, wonderful. So if I'm not clear, is it not okay or is it okay? No, okay is what? Are you all able to hear me clearly? Wonderful. Okay, let's look at what is it that we really need to be doing. You know, at the end goal of all this is that we are going to be learning, and we are exploring this way where we are going to be doing other things in the college, wherever we are, and set aside some time and dedicate the time in a strict fashion, and hopefully we do not encounter the problems, the startup trouble that we had today, but we have that buffer time today to be able to cover up, and that's the point. I hope that all of you will take this very seriously and set aside the important time after this session is over to work on the projects. Now, are all of you taking up just about one course and some labs and do have some time About 10 to 12 hours is what you would need to set aside to do work on this project. My assumption is that all of you have that time. Is this true? Or you're going to make the time. Is this true? Excellent. I see a yes from ANR. Hopefully from Babatla. You got to do better than that. We are counting on you to do the work. So take this seriously like any other student would, or take this seriously like you expect your own wonderful students to. What if your students come back to you and say, hopefully we will do the homework, ma'am? Okay. All right, Bapatla. Thank you. All right, for those that are still abstaining from responding, we're looking for your responses. Gurlavaleru and others. Wonderful, wonderful. So, after this next 4 weeks are completed, the hope is that we will actually have you dedicate full-time energies towards doing the remainder part of phase 2. That may be about 2 weeks. And hopefully you have the time that you will carve out in your winter somehow. Wonderful. When you are motivated to learn, there is nothing, my dear friends, that can stop you. I've been having the most wonderful time visiting with a couple of colleges here in Vijayawada. I look forward to visiting more of the other colleges in my next visit. And it was wonderful. I was able to meet with the HOD of Gurlavaleru here at Vijayawada. When I was here this morning, we had very wonderful meetings. I met with I'm sitting in the VR Siddhartha campus, and they are not responding on this. So I'm going to turn to them and ask them, is it yes we will, or hopefully, or what? Okay. VR Siddhartha says yes we will. So I should say yes we will on this window, but I will not. Now, I don't want to take up too much time from this because we're already late, and I know Surya wants to get started with the session, but I really wanted to help kick this off and take a couple of questions if you have any, and let you get started, and I wish you all happy learning. So, any questions? No questions? Wonderful. Wonderful. I am excited. Yes, PNR, one question. Ask. So thank you from Mick College. Am I able to see these people? No, we can't do it. I heard that we have to stay till 6 in the college. Is it true? Well, no, we can't select the hands. Okay. No, 1 second. So wait, what was the question here? Just trying to see. Is there any option to work from 1 to 4? Okay, well, we can look into these options, but right now we are going to do the session, and we are about 10 to 3 right now. We are not having any facility to go home. When do your buses leave or whatever? Because you are the ones that selected this option and said 2 to 6 was fine, right? You were given a survey, and when you respond to the survey, you say, this is what you want, then that's what you get. When you do not respond in time, you don't get your solution. And this has to do about communication skills. As we said, CIT is going to help bridge 3 wonderful gaps: connecting programs and concepts to real world, learning to learn, because now you're able to learn by yourself, you have the confidence to learn, and communication skills. And if also remember our culture of ownership, right? If you're not taking ownership of your own learning by not responding to surveys in time, and by not communicating the fact that the time of 6 o'clock is an issue, how many of you have communicated that this is an issue before this time? Before the times were set. So, okay. Okay. So I'm going to ask Surya to take up this change of schedule and ask you if we conduct this at a different time, say, 1 to 4 or something, would that work? Okay. So we can take that up, but I request you all to stay on and work with it today. Is that all right? Yeah. So the opportunity you always have when you conduct a survey and something is said to you, in the same manner, it needs to be communicated formally through the mail. So you can always put some comments on the survey, or you can send it back to a larger group and also verify whether that comment that you have passed on was taken action or not. This is called two-way communication. Okay, so I encourage you to work on that. So by communicating an issue is good, but knowing what happened with the resolution of the same is more important. And that has to be figured out and tracked. Okay, and that's a learning lesson for all of us, and we need to work on it. Is that all right? Awesome. So that's a most wonderful lesson that we have learned, and any lesson that we learn, we should work on applying it. We can make any mistake one time, but we cannot repeat it. We can make a new mistake another time, but not the same mistake a second time. Then our learning will be wonderful. Okay? So, with that, I'm going to turn it over to Surya and have him begin. And I hope that today you all have a way to go home and are not going to worry about the buses and are going to pay 100% attention to the session and engage in it fully. Yes?